undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the pride of Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, Tyson!
Come and get me, Mike. Come on. There we go. That's it right there. Perfect. That's one. Good one. Nice. Come and get me, Mike. There we go. That's round yet. That's round yet. Let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. There we go. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. That ring off. Good.
Do you want to see it if Mike Tyson wins? Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect. And Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind. He's forgotten more about boxing than Jake Paul has ever remembered.
Shot, Mike. Excellent. Nice left hook. Up, up.
We're done. The job is over. We're done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh!
Humans have always done this to each other, and for all of human history, the strong groups of men with weapons invade people that aren't prepared, and they take all their stuff and they conquer them. I mean, it's always happened.
When he hits you, if it's his head, his body shots, don't matter. Everything hurts. When I was in training for him, I was up in California, PA. One day I walked by the mirror, and I stopped and looked at myself. Say,
Do you want to see it if Mike Tyson wins? Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect, and Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind. He's forgotten more about boxing than Jake Paul has ever remembered.
this little bitty dude, you finna go fight him? Yeah. So I was tripping. Cause this dude, you don't never know what this guy be thinking.
First of all, no one else can do this but me. The greatest boxing match in the history of boxing, and it's because I'm a part of it.
When you get out there, you look at Mike, you have a understanding of who and what Mike is, but you don't realize that little side-to-side movement, which I never thought a lot of before.
It's the most common thing is war. It's constantly happening from the beginning of time. As early as we know, tribes were battling other tribes.
Shot, Mike. Excellent. Nice left hook. Up, up.
We're done. The job is over. We're done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh!
You really have a hard time hitting him with that, you know what I'm saying? So that was probably the most fascinating thing to me, the fact that he still can dodge punches the way he could. I feel like I got some of the fastest hands in boxing.
Humans have always done this to each other, and for all of human history, the strong groups of men with weapons invade people that aren't prepared, and they take all their stuff and they conquer them. I mean, it's always happened.
And I'm thinking, no way in the world he can dodge my punches. Right. But he was. First time he hit me in the chest, felt like you had kicked me in my chest.
For real?
Oh my God, this dude still did it.
At that age?
Yes, at 57 years old, I said, oh my goodness, okay.
Because Mike has what it takes to get anybody out of there. And I'm gonna tell you this, when I boxed him 4 years ago, it was only 2-minute rounds, but surprisingly, he never really declined. He stayed the same the whole fight, and that surprised me. So if they're doing 2-minute rounds, Mike's not gonna tire out. I already know that because I watched him do it. No, I don't fear for Mike and how old he is. Mike's a very rugged guy. You know, when I was in there with Mike, Mike still was hard to hit, and Mike still can hit hard as hell. So, no reason to really fear for Mike.
People don't realize how much is sacrificed in the camp, and Jake sacrificed a lot to get ready for the last fight on top of releasing the new brand W, and so he needed a break. And so we took a month off, got right back in there, and now we're getting ready for Mike, and we're not as heavy as we were before, which is a plus for us. I didn't want us to go back up, but you can guarantee he's gonna be ready to fight night.
Yeah, Mike's hard to read. He's a man of few words. A lot's going on the inside, but he doesn't always say what he's thinking. And it's hard to tell. But I know that come fight night, it's going to be the old Mike Tyson, the warrior Mike Tyson, getting back to doing what he does best, which is annihilate people. When you've done that for so long, it's going to be second nature for him when the bell rings in the Dallas Stadium. Mike, I love you, man, and boxing thanks you for all you've brought to the sport. You're an icon, you're a legend. I look up to you, I'm inspired by you, and I know you're gonna bring an amazing fight and put it all on the line, but no matter what you do, you can't beat me. It's a passing of the torch, and with the utmost respect, I'm gonna f you up.
Mike Tyson is stepping back into the ring. But this time, it's not just for a few exhibition matches or for nostalgia. No, Iron Mike is gearing up for one of the most talked about fights of the decade. His opponent? Jake Paul, Yes, you heard that right. The YouTuber turned boxer is about to face one of the greatest to ever do it. Tyson, now 58, isn't just training to fight, he's training to dominate.
Yes.
Bring it on. Come on. Yes!
You're right, coach.
Mike, that well? Maybe need 10 seconds. Put 10 seconds there.
But the real question is, can a 58-year-old Tyson, who hasn't fought in nearly 20 years, really take on a 27-year-old Jake Paul, who's been grinding in the boxing world and building his own legacy? Can the former world champion, who once held the youngest heavyweight title in history, still unleash the ferocity and power that made him a legend? Or is Jake Paul the next generation, ready to prove that the young lion can take down the old king? Let's break down the drama, the training, the mindset, and the fight that has the world on the edge of their seats. This is a clash of titans, of a man who's fought the best in the world against a man who's still fighting to prove himself. A fight that isn't just about skill, but about legacy. Chapter 1: Tyson's Comeback, the Ultimate Challenge. Mike Tyson's journey back to the ring is a story of grit, determination, and a refusal to accept that age can dictate his legacy. When Tyson announced that he was coming out of retirement, most people were skeptical. How could a man who hadn't fought professionally since 2005 possibly compete at the highest level again? But Tyson's comeback wasn't just a one-off exhibition. No, Tyson wasn't here to just show up and throw a few punches. He was here to prove that the fire that once burned in him was still alive.
Expect the biggest fight of the history. Why? Because we talk about Mike Tyson. We talk about Netflix, live on Netflix, something that never happened before. Things like that you just can do with a name like Mike Tyson.